Back with some more KJK VIP NHL player props for you tonight. We do have a beautiful NHL slate. We've been on quite a run on the channel, and I'm going to be breaking down some more plays with you here today for the NFL action. Guys, coming off another sweep last night over in the VIP, this time with some esports action. Going to be giving you guys some underdog fantasy NHL props, some Betr NHL props. All of these plays will apply to apps such as Prizepicks as well, but it just so happens we're able to get some value on underdog fantasy tonight and Betr that we aren't able to get on Prizepicks so far. Prizepicks board is still updating constantly, so you can take these picks and play them on there if they do populate. But yeah, get the underdog fantasy app right now if you don't have it. You're going to need it to tail these plays, which we'll get into shortly. And if you do want access to all of my plays as soon as I place them, guys, go ahead and hop over in the VIP. We had a bunch of more winners last night. Once again, tailing these same plays that I'm providing. BLK won Robert, won $270 off this ticket last night, I know. We had Gimme Dollars joining along with the sweep. D-Rec, same thing, won $377.50. We had another win here with the $9 for Kenshiro Pow, and then myself, I already brought it up on the screen for you live, but I did win $2,719.11, as you can see on the screen. And we're going to be breaking down the process, the same process that went into, obviously it's esports, it's a little bit different, but NHL, we're still finding value. And you would have got this sent in right away. As you can see, boom, I send it in as soon as I place it. 4-star play, 1 unit. Boom, this is my actual account myself. Placed it 500 into 271911. So Underdog Fantasy is the first app you're going to need here to tail along. We'll be breaking down the plays that I like here very shortly. Already did locking in myself. So this is the ticket that I'm rocking with for the NFL action. We'll break down exactly why I like these plays. Use that link down below in the description, the pinned top comment. They will match you up to $1,000, and you can get these plays that we'll break down shortly. So this is the first play. Once again, actual VIP ticket, right? I already sent this in. You can see I placed here. I sent it into them. So I'm placing, always back on my own money. I'm looking to turn 500 into 3,000. I'm going to state where they do this champions mode, so it's expected to be $3,000. It varies, as you saw with my my payout last night. It kind of stinks when it's less than the $3,000 estimated, but it just kind of is what it is. They put you in a peer-to-peer contest pool, and then they'll pay you out kind of, out of the prize pool. So that's the first app you're going to need, and the second app you're going to need is going to be Betr, guys, which we'll get into shortly. If you have been tuning into my content, you've been seeing we've been absolutely crushing Betr, and I'm going to be giving you guys, once again, another free VIP ticket here, and using the same process that went into these plays where we got those sweeps right over in the VIP. They will match you all the way up to $200 with my promo code KJK. They've linked down below. I'll have all the links down below. Just keep in mind, guys, these are going to be actual plays that I'm actually playing. We'll be breaking them down. Once again, just some of these plays you'll be able to get on certain apps. And I, once again, do have another ticket that I did place myself. Looking to turn 100 into 2,000 on this one, so get the Betr app, and we'll break down these plays in this ticket as well. With a 6-pick dynamic play, you can 20x your money, so I'll be breaking down this full 6-pick to go along with the Underdog Fantasy as well. We'll start with the Underdog Fantasy first. It's going to be a 3-pick. You can 6x your money on Underdog Fantasy, which is fantastic because all these other apps, you cannot 6x on a 3-pick. So we can literally take 3 picks on Underdog Fantasy and 6x our money compared to all these other apps where we're only going to 5x our money. So that's really where it does come in handy to have this app. And why do I like these plays? So we'll start things off with Yegor Chinikov, because you cannot get this on other apps. Tools that I like to use to find my plays, right? The first is going to be the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. If you do not have this tool, guys, would highly recommend you check them out. You can use my link down below to get 25% off. I'm using this every single day to detect value. I have his name typed into the Prizepicks Optimizer here. You can see the only prop they have is his player points. I have his name typed into the Betr Optimizer. You can see, once again, they only have his player points available. Underdog Fantasy, however, does have his shots on goal available at the 2.5 number. Why do I like this prop, guys? All of these sportsbooks have millions of dollars invested into setting appropriate lines. Once again, this is the same process I'm using for all my plays. So when you see the greened out tickets, right, this is the data that's going into my plays that I'm using to find the best value. What does this mean? DraftKings, one of the sharpest sportsbook in the world, right? millions of dollars invested into their lines. They constantly have users trying to beat them. They have to be smart and set the appropriate line so that they don't get beat too bad. They have his line set at minus 130 on the under 2.5 shots on goal. So they're saying it's so likely he's going to go under the 2.5 line. He's going to get 2 or less in this matchup. We're going to make you risk $130 to win 100. And these companies are so smart at knowing the matchups. All of the stuff that you think you can research, if you just study the market, you know the market, you're going to be able to get the best value very quickly rather than having to go through all the statistics, right? Every single time. The market will kind of give you right to the point. And then I do have other tools that are going to bring not only the market and the statistics, so you can see it all in one. It's most notably Outlier here, guys. So if you're someone that does like those statistics, this is going to be a fantastic tool to be using. They're going to hook you up with a 7-day free trial with my link down below in the description. And you're going to see they have all of this market data pulled in as well with the minus 130 on the under on DraftKings, minus 135 on the under on Caesars, minus 135 on the under on BetMGM to go along with a bunch of statistics to back it as well. So Yegor Chinakhov has failed to exceed 2.5 shots on goal in 9 of his last 11 games versus top 10 defenses for shots on goal, which is the exact situation he's in tonight, taking on a Buffalo defense ranked 21st, right? You can see hitting at an 82% hit rate in his last 11 games. 1.3 shots on goal, 2.8 shot attempts on average to support those stats. So even his average, he's only getting 1.3 shots on goal per game. These are all fantastic things, obviously, right? If we're taking his under shots on goal in this matchup, right? So that's going to be play number 1 for this Underdog Fantasy ticket. And once again, you can only get that on Underdog Fantasy. So this is why you want all these apps, Underdog Fantasy, Prizepicks, Betr. If you have all of them, you can get the very best value possible. Some days Prizepicks will have the best plays. Some days Underdog will have the best plays. Sometimes Betr will have the best plays. But if you have all of them, it'll open up endless opportunity for you to be attacking the best plays, okay? So Yegor Chinakhov, under 2.5 is going to be the first play. We kind of broke it down, right? All that market data, all those statistics backing him up. Then Cole Caulfield, under 3.5 shots on goal is going to be the next play. Why do I like this? No surprise, there's going to be a bunch of different underlying metrics to back this up. Let's go ahead and type them into the Daily Grind Fantasy Underdog Fantasy Optimizer, and you're going to see, look at all of these different data points. We're looking at 52.86% chance for him to hit this under. We have minus 133 on the under on Pinnacle. He's all the way up to minus 140 on the under on FanDuel, minus 135 on the under on Caesars. Parlay Play, another DFS app, he's all the way up to 149. We type him into Prizepicks to see if they have him up posted to the board yet. They do not. So once again, see, we can't get him on Prizepicks. We can only get this on Underdog Fantasy. Can get this on Betr as well. He will be part of that Betr ticket that I'll be breaking down shortly, but I'm trying to get straight to the point as far as the Underdog Fantasy. And if we type him into Outlier as well, another thing that we want to be looking at, of course, is the statistics. So Outlier going to be doing it, right? Bringing it all in for us. Not only the market, the statistics. If you're someone, you're looking to get detailed, that's why I use all of these different tools. Under 3.5, bunch of different statistics. You can see 26th shot on goal is his opponent here tonight. And once again, guys, 140 FanDuel, 135 Caesars, 125 BetMGM, all these different sports books. It's only minus 120 you're getting on Underdog, right? So in a 3-pick standard play, I can go ahead and pull up my university from my Discord. These are all things that you get in my Discord. You get all my plays, but you get a bunch of different educational resources as well. You're going to see all these different type of entry types. You can see if you run a 3-pick standard entry, you're getting minus 122 implied odds. So they do have some 6-picks now. I have to update this graphic. At one point, Underdog didn't even have 6 picks. But in general, I really do use Underdog for 3-pick standard entries because they're the only platform you can get 6x. You're getting minus 122 implied odds in your 3 picks. And for you people that like to only do like 2 or 3 picks instead of, the 6-pick entries because you just think, you win more, which is true. You're going to like win more as far as just it being easier to get 3 right instead of 6. But long term, the other platforms, you want to be running 6 picks. Anywho, long story short, if you're someone that likes, the 3 picks, just get Underdog Fantasy because then you're playing optimally. You're getting payouts you can't get on other platforms and you're getting that nice little, small entries if you like only the 3 picks. It'd be kind of foolish to be blocking in 3 picks on another platform where they're paying you out less than 6x when you can get it on Underdog Fantasy where they're going to pay you out 6x, right? It's just kind of makes sense. It does look like some of these plays might be getting removed in real time, which is another thing that does happen when you get good value. But that just kind of shows you the process is on point, right? we're getting some really good plays. And a perfect example of getting value you can't get on other apps. And then the last one's going to be Drake Batherson, which will also be included in my Betr entry. So let's go ahead and break that down for you guys here. As far as the Betr portion of the program, we're going to be bringing it in. Let's get straight to the point. We'll be finding some more value that we just simply cannot get on Prizepicks and Underdog Fantasy so far at the time of recording. If any of these are posted to the Prizepicks board, you can lock them in on Prizepicks as well in 5 or 6 pick flexes. But here we go. Some more really good plays. So the Batherson play that I was about to break down there is going to be in my Betr Picks ticket as well, right? So Batherson, less than 2.5 shots on goal. I do have him in this Betr Picks ticket. I do have him in my Underdog Fantasy ticket as well. And why do I like this play? Well, let's go ahead and type him in to the DGF optimizer. You're going to see a bunch of different supporting data. Let's see, Prizepicks, is he available now? No props available on Prizepicks. Underdog, it looks like they removed him, but he is available on Betr Picks. So this is going to bring in all that data that I was looking at for Underdog. Another reason to have Betr Picks, right? They just seem to have their props up longer than Underdog and Prizepicks at this point of the game. Underdog and Prizepicks are very good at what they do. They'll take down plays if there's too good a value. Betr Picks, look at -136 on the under, 2.5 on Pinnacle, -140 on the under on FanDuel, -130. All of these different data points telling us that the under 2.5 shots on goal is going to be the play. A 53.12% hit rate for Drake Batherson. And another tool that I like to be using is OddsJam. I believe I had him selected prior. Okay, this is an example of that Yegor Chinakhov play. He's no longer available. I had him highlighted because literally OddsJam goes and pulls in the best odds. The best possible place you could have taken that was on Underdog Fantasy. You can now get it at Vivid Picks at -121. But you can see his average odds are all the way up to -141.8. He's at -132 on Pinnacle. We were able to get that at like -120 on Underdog Fantasy, which, as you can see how it's locked now. It's because they are in real time making that play unavailable. So OddsJam's another. This was a tool that I wanted to kind of bring up to point out, the best possible value you can get. In Drake Batherson, same thing. The best possible place you'll be getting this is on Vivid Picks at -121, -131.7 implied odds. But you can see the same exact odds are on Betr Picks. So we're getting -121 implied odds anytime we lock this in on Betr. He's all the way up to -131.7 average odds. So we're just getting like really good bang for our buck. And I have over 200 different sports books pulled in showing us he's favored on the under on all of these different sports books. Okay, so really, really good play, this Batherson under. And we can once again use outlier, right? We want as many data points telling us that this is a good play. Drake Batherson, I can sort this by implied probability here on the outlier tools. You can see they're giving this a 57% chance to hit with the data they're bringing in. Really good stuff. All the way up to -159 on Underdog now. So they've gone ahead and altered this prop. -139 Caesars, -140 FanDuel, -130 DraftKings. Just really, really good stuff. New Jersey, 5th best at not allowing shots on goal, right? So all the data is factored in, showing that this is a really, really good play, the Batherson. So I do have it on Underdog Fantasy. It looks like Underdog in real time is maybe removing some props, but you can get these on Betr Picks. So let's kind of speed things up here, get to the plays. So you can see, just to make things clear, guys, let's do a quick little review of Underdog. This is the official Underdog Fantasy 3 pick that I'm sharing with you guys. It does look like some of these might not be available anymore. I can't control that. This is a perfect, this is where you want to hop over in the VIP. Get access to all my plays as soon as I place them, right? It's $49.99 a month, $1.66 a day. You get access to the Discord, and you get access to all my tickets. So you can join along the team. If you go to my YouTube community page, you'll see all the winners. We had the esports last night. But anyways, if you're able to get these on Prizepicks or Betr Picks, which we're talking about right now, you can just take them there anyways. So you can see I sent this in right away. It looks like Batherson's gone. Chinakhov was removed. It looks like Caulfield might get removed. That's just what happens when you get a good value. I can't control that, but I can break down the process with you guys and show you, why these are good plays. And then when they get taken down, it just means I did my job. So that was our first play on better, right? Robertson over 2.5 is another prop you're not going to be able to get on these other platforms, but you can get on Betr. So let's just make it quick, and then we can review the plays and kind of get straight to the point here. But once again, the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer, going to be fantastic. I have all of these different ones pulled up. So I have Prizepicks here. He's not available on Prizepicks, so you can just type it in the optimizer. You're going to see real quick. Nothing available on Prizepicks, right? Let's go to Underdog Fantasy. Let's type him in. Is there anything on Underdog Fantasy for Jason Robertson? No. We go to Betr. You can see this is only going to be available on Betr, and it's a phenomenal prop with a 53.34% chance to hit. Minus 133 on the over on Pinnacle, minus 135 on the over on FanDuel, minus 130 on the DraftKings. It's the same process. All of these different data sets I'm using for every single one of my plays, right? Go over to Outlier. Let's see the underlying statistics. What else is backing this play? I like to sort it by implied probability. For Robertson, you can see the over 2.5 shots on goal. Once again, look at all these. He's all the way up to minus 150 on Underdog, so they've altered it. Minus 141 Caesars, minus 135 FanDuel, minus 135 BetMGM. All of these different things. He's exceeded 2.5 shots on goal in 5 of his last 6 games on the road, averaging 4 shots on game with an 83% hit rate. Right? So that is all really beautiful stuff there for Jason Robertson. Okay? We really like this prop for all of these different reasons here tonight. All right. So, and then we can speed things up here and just kind of review the plays because you kind of get the point, right? This is what's going into the plays every single day for me. And all of these next ones, it's going to be the same thing. So get the Betr app because we just talked about it. You can't get these plays on Prizepicks or Underdog Fantasy. And the Underdog Fantasy plays, you're not going to be able to get on Prizepicks at times as well. So that's why you need to have the apps. It's just how this works. So we got the Robertson over 2.5 shots on goal. Batherson under 2.5 shots on goal. I locked that in on Underdog as well. Nyquist over 1.5 shots on goal. That's going to be another prop that you can't get on Prizepicks that you can get over here on Betr with some crazy good value if they haven't taken it off the board yet. It does look like it's still available. So like once again, hey man, daily grind, gonna make it nice and easy on us to pull this data in very quickly, find value. Nyquist, you can see, looks like his over 0.5 player points, they're giving a higher chance to hit, but there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 data points. His over 1.5 shots on goal, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different data points. Minus 135, minus 140, minus 135. He's all the way up to minus 143 on Caesars, which is the heaviest juiced of any of these as far as an official sports book. All saying that Nyquist over 1.5 shots on goal. It's a phenomenal prop. And if we type him into Underdog Fantasy, see he's not available. If we type him into Prizepicks, you're going to see he's not available. They don't have him posted to their boards. So that's why we need the Betr app to play this, right? So hopefully that makes sense. I get asked, like, why aren't you giving us Prizepicks plays? I'm playing based on where the best value is that day. Sometimes it'll be on Prizepicks. Sometimes it'll be on Betr. Sometimes it'll be on Underdog Fantasy, right? All of which you get with my VIP package. That's why I use all of them, okay? All partner apps, including Prizepicks, Underdog Fantasy, Betr, Parlay, Play, Sleeper. If you use any of those, you're like, I like Sleeper, I like Prizepicks, whatever. I like the one that has the best value that day. That's how this works, okay? That's what I teach on the channel and over there. So yeah, the Nyquist over 1.5, another play with some really good value that you can't get on these other apps. Then we have the Caulfield under 3.5, the Mikov under 2.5, and the Patrick Kane over 2.5. All of which are going to have that same process of all that data brought in, right? Finding the best plays. But to kind of wrap things up here, just so you can get the plays in, tail them before any more get removed, let's do a quick little review here. Betr picks. We got the Robertson over 2.5 shots on goal. Batherson under 2.5 shots on goal. Nyquist over 1.5 shots on goal. Caulfield under 3.5 shots on goal. Mikov under 2.5 shots on goal. And lastly, Patrick Kane over 2.5 shots on goal. You're going to want to run this in a 6-pick dynamic play, guys. If you get 4 out of 6 correct, they're going to give you some profit. You get 1.05x back. If you get 5 correct, you're going to get 1.25x back. And then the 6 out of 6, which is what we're aiming for, you're going to get 20x your money. Right? So once again, same exact process that we just broke down is the same exact process that went into, this play right here. We've been on quite a run with these free picks, man, on the channel. I am on 10-1 run, breaking these NHL plays down for you guys and giving them out. So this is what we're aiming for, right? I'm giving you actual plays, and I'm placing, once again, actual VIP plays, right? So like I already sent this over when I locked it in, just like I did with the underdog fantasy ticket, right? So you can see, boom, this was sent to my Discord, and then if I pull it up, you can see like I'm actually playing these plays. I'm actually backing them with my own money. I don't think there's a better way to show you that I know what I'm talking about than to come on and break down the actual plays that I'm playing. So this is my account with the 100 and the 2000, right? All placed today, all sent in as soon as I placed it. And then, like I said, I do send it into my Discord as soon as I place it. Same ticket, same plays. Looking to cash in here again tonight, just like we have been. The underdog fantasy, once again, take advantage of that deposit match. I'll have a bunch of more plays over there for the esports. These 3 plays were my official underdog fantasy plays. So this is what we got for underdog. Batherson under 2.5 shots, Cole Caulfield under 3.5 shots, and the Yegor Chinakhov under 2.5 shots, right? So feel free to tail those. Feel free to tail the Betr picks. If any of these do finally get posted to the Prizepicks board, you can, of course, play them on Prizepicks as well. Just at the time of recording, none of them are available on there, okay? Thanks for tuning in, guys. Wishing you all the best of luck on your Betr Picks NHL player props, your Prizepicks NHL player props, your Underdog Fantasy NHL player props. And we will see you in the next one.